All right, hey, this is Josh with Vulkaponic USA here. We've had a lot of questions about how you go about replacing a plant. Now, you're probably looking at this being like, oh, great, that plant's in Vulkaponic and it looks horrible. It absolutely does. We were trying to stress this as much as we can. We went 3 months without watering it, and yeah, so I mean, obviously, if you're going to not water a plant, it's going to turn out to that. But we were actually really surprised that we could get it to go 3 months. Granted, it's in a really big bowl, but that's what we were testing. Could we take color bowls 3 months in between watering? And here we are. We've proven that we can. So I'm going to replace this plant for us. A couple of concepts here. One, you can just pull the plant right out. Well, what's going to happen is the pond's going to fall in there. And that's okay. You know, you might find that you just need to dump it out. Certainly in larger installations, larger containers, that may be more of an issue. Or if you're utilizing Vulkaponic in a large planter bed. So I couldn't find the greatest tool, but I cut the bottom out of this grow pot here. I'm gonna see if this works. In Europe, they use something like this, and basically it just goes around and down and kind of keeps it from coming in on itself. So I have not tried this yet. It's probably not going to work as well as I would have hoped, but you can see I'm just going to push it down in here, get it real low, and then I'm going to go pull the plant up. So this is me doing that. Still pretty moist in there. That was last watered. Okay, so I'm just shaking it off right there. Put that in like that. I'm pulling my bigger chunks of soil out. And I'm actually just gonna throw this plant away because I'm gonna use this container for the pond. Okay, so then I'm just gonna scoop this out and grab the bigger. Oh, look at that. Interesting little net pot that was growing in. Wasn't expecting to see that. For replacements, we have these big like bins that we got from Home Depot. They're like mixing bins for, I don't know, concrete or something like that. But anyway, the idea here is that I'm just creating that space. You can see that this pond or Vulkaponic has quite a bit of dirt in it, which is okay because you can wash that out. So I'm just creating the space for that next plant to go in. I really should have used a thicker grow pot to do this. Going like that. Walked out into the greenhouse. Got a philodendron here. Prep that a little bit. It's got some prolific roots, as you can see. I'm gonna knock off the top layer of soil, which is not coming off all that great. There we go. Stick it down in here. Out. And we got some fresh Vulkaponic that I'm going to come in and fill in. All right, so there you have it. Again, we've had a lot of questions about that. Bottom line is it is going to take longer than just a pop and drop to do a replacement in Vulkaponic, but what you have to remember is you're doing 67% fewer replacements. Why is that? Well, most companies look at replacing about 30% of the plants in an account every year. That's typically how it's factored out financially on contracts. And we've seen companies, 3 companies in Europe who've utilized Vulkaponic for over 10 years say, no, we're in the single digits. So even getting down to 10%, from 30%, you're at a 67% improvement. So yes, it takes longer, but you're going to be doing a lot fewer of them. So there you have it. Thanks.